Okay.
Intro.
I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, the market is destroyed.
We're getting wrecked.
We're
right
getting
now.
wrecked. Welcome back to the NFT Crypto Crew. It's your boy Gig. We're in studio. Guys, really rough time in the market. Great way to support the builders and the stuff going on here. Give us a like, give us a subscription. We really appreciate that.
Sam Bankman-Fried.
It should be Sam Bankman-Fired.
Yeah.
Just move the
Scam bank
the I
run.
over. Guys, crypto's crashing.
This is the blame. Blame FTX. What a wild. I mean,
It's been a wild 48 hours.
I first noticed what was happening. I think I sent you the link. Like, watch FTT. Like, keep your eyes peeled, right? And it was like right above $22, and then that's when everyone was speculating, like, hey, they're about to get margin called if this thing gets less than $22.
Yep.
And it's a completely liquid NFT. It's going to completely crash the market and potentially screw FTX. They thought Alameda was the one that was going to be affected. And then it starts, the CZ thing happens with acquiring, CZ about to acquire FTX to try to potentially save them because they're having liquidity issues, and then it just completely plummeted.
I mean, does this look like a straight line?
It's like a cliff. You could die if you jump off that thing.
It felt like a cliff. Yeah.
I mean, fraudulent.
Yeah. So this guy was basically gambling on Alameda
with user money,
with user funds, with Tom Brady's funds.
Yeah, with a lot of people's funds. $8 billion hole. I think I've seen. This one says 8 billion, but it's like anywhere from 6 to 10 billion. I don't think anyone really knows the exact number. Maybe it was leaked, but it's like 6 to 10 billion.
So they were in an $8 billion hole, and they used pretty much all the funds that they had from holders, and they said, we're gonna just try to win it, try to make it back in Alameda.
Like, go in the crap stable, put your hands in the casino.
That is so much money.
Yep.
To be playing around with, and it tanked. It tanked, guys.
According to the Wall Street Journal, it was supposedly happened around the Luna crash, and then on Luna crash, they had lent money, user deposits to Alameda, which was the dagger, and they started completely blowing it all. And
did Binance say, maybe we'll try to help you guys out because we actually run a legitimate business here? CZ, check out Twitter if you really want to dive deeper into the announcements here, but
it's just so hard to and this is why it's so hard to follow, because everything is changing by the minute, literally
nonstop.
You're refreshing Twitter, you'll read 5 minutes worth of tweets, you'll refresh, you'll get 5 more minutes worth of tweets of new information that comes up over and over again.
I mean, if you go to sleep for 8 hours, you've missed so much. I mean, I was up all night the other night just because there was so much happening, so much going on. Yeah. It looks like Binance was in talks about bailing out FTX.
That was never going to happen. And I think everyone knew that was not going to happen either. It was just a last ditch effort to.
Yeah, it ended up not going through, and CZ wants to let everyone know, don't keep your money on an exchange. Even an exchange as large as FTX can plummet in the course of
the second biggest exchange collapsing.
About what? November 7th. Yeah. Less than 2 days.
It's just wild. All triggered by CZ. But we'll talk about that because there's rumors about that.
Yeah. So we see here there's potentially rumors that Sam also was behind the Luna crash. Is that what we see here?
Yeah, it's like this got to be. I don't know if this is true. This is all word of mouth.
This is all speculation.
Could easily be like false, but the idea being CZ knew that Sam crashed Luna, and then took down 3 Arrow Capital with it, and knowing so, he confronted Sam and tried to get him to chill out because it's hurting the space, and he was acting reckless. and it didn't end up changing his behavior. And so that's when CZ put out the tweet, "Hey, I'm selling FTT," and that triggered the entire selling of FTT after the balance sheet was leaked. So it was an absolute disaster.
Absolute bloodbath. I thought when we saw Luna crash, I thought, this is basically as wild as it gets.
Yeah. I thought Luna was like, I mean, we were freaking out with Luna, we're like 40 billion in market cap if you consider this peg and the actual token as a collateral. Gone in a few days with Luna.
Gone.
This
looks similar.
Very similar. Very, very similar.
We don't know how, we don't know if this is totally true or not, but a lot of people had a lot of money in FTX. This is just one example. Obviously, one of the most popular examples, Tom Brady and his wife are said, on Yahoo News at least, are said to have had a few $100 million in a partnership with FTX.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I guess maybe we'll find out later on. I'm sure that there's going to be updates on this, but obviously he did invest money in it a lot, probably. I mean, his net worth with Giselle is like, 600 combined. I know they divorced. Who knows what happened there, but like they easily invested a lot of money. I mean, who knows how many millions, but it definitely,
He's not up.
Yeah, no.
We know that much.
He definitely saw the news and did not feel good about it.
Imagine he's like checking his phone at halftime during a game, and he sees.
He's driving to work, got his coffee.
Oh man, hope we know a lot of people were really affected negatively by this.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
We feel for anyone who had money on there and couldn't get their money off the exchange in time.
And surprisingly, BitBoy, if you listen to BitBoy, I know that he's a very polarizing figure, but he would have protected you.
I think he was calling this. I don't follow him very closely now, but I can't avoid his stuff on Twitter, and he was calling this out.
Yeah, you can't. No, he's always coming up on the feed.
You can't. Let's see how it affected Bitcoin. Bitcoin kind of went relatively, it has that big drop. Obviously, it didn't go as deep down as FTX, but it did suffer a big drop from, over 21 to 15.
Wow.
Went to 15 for a little bit there.
I wasn't even phased at that point. I mean,
no.
Yeah.
We're just kind of immune, guys. We're kind of immune to it.
It's kind of scary with the Celsius, 3 Arrows Capital going down, Luna going down, FTX. It's like we're in a minefield and these things are blowing up left and right. And it's just it's a blessing we haven't got hit so far, with what's been happening. But it's just anywhere you look, it's just it's crazy out there, man.
This just shows you got to follow safe practices. You can't leave large sums of money on an exchange. I mean, no matter how much you trust it. FTX was one of the most trusted.
Yeah.
And it, tons and tons of people lost money. So
heck, they were sponsoring the World Series 4 or 5 days before this happened, whenever that game was. So it's just crazy to think that this could happen.
It can happen in the blink of an eye. Last one we want to cover, obviously, was Solana. Solana actually got hit from top,
all angles.
From top altcoins. Solana got hit the hardest.
Sam's a notorious Solana hype man, so this was very bad news for us.
Yeah, Solana. He's big on Solana. So Solana actually pumped after the Google partnership announcement last week.
Yeah.
So it was up to like $37, $38. And then after this collapsed down to, I think, 12. Yep. 12, $13.
This is just one of a kind.
I mean, this buying opportunity here. I know a lot of people think it's going lower, but when I see this, when I see this, you know how when you see the green graph, you should sell. Well, when you see the red one like this, I'm buying.
Oh yeah.
I started buying some here. 13, 14, 15. I'll keep buying. I mean, I'll just keep it. I'm a DCA type guy.
I mean, it very well could go lower. Who knows? But if you really believe it's gonna hit like say $1,000 a token, this is like this is like a good opportunity long term. You know, definitely good long term entry point if you believe in the coin itself.
Yeah, and we believe it in Solana over here.
Oh, we're big Solana heads.
Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hang in there.
Yeah,
we know a lot of hurt, a lot of fear, a lot of pain in the market. Hang in there. Guys, we're going to be here every week regardless. I'm sticking with Solana. We're sticking with the NFT crypto crew. Appreciate you guys. Give us a like. Give us a sub.
We're bullish.
Thanks for tuning in. Somehow I'm more bullish.
I've never been more bullish.
This made me more bullish.
I love it.
Thanks, Sam.